Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities in miniature, and as promised, I bring to you today the remainder of my goodies from Crippled God Foundry, the big monsters that we're going to check out here. So, I don't know what's what. I do know that that's obviously a big bag with a very Balrog-looking Balor-type demon monster thingy. What a very descriptive way of explaining it, right? Is this their Hades? Now, unfortunately, he's not wearing a god cloth, but, you know. I don't know why. I've been just jonesing for Saint Seiya-based models. And I know RN Studio has some female ones, but I want some honest-to-goodness Saints. If you guys have any leads on that, by all means, please let me know. So again, same thing with the previous human-sized models. I gotta say, I really dig the quality of the casting. Really nice, really crisp, really clean, and not a whole lot of cleanup looks to be necessary. I haven't prepped them or anything like that. I don't like to do that. I like to show you everything, warts and all, if there are warts. Hopefully they're not contagious. So I put the arm on the right side. Very ornate-looking armor. I like it. Reminds me of the Ecstasy models from Creature Caster with all the faces all over it. Gives me a very Zeram vibe. I think with a Keita Amamiya style. I like these big wispy things. Maybe he is wearing Saint Seiya armor with the elaborate back piece like that. Where's his head? There we go. Yes, you are a fantastic looking demon. Actually, that's a really well sculpted face. He'll be a fun one to build. He does have his own little custom scenic piece here. Obviously, I would probably want to put that on a 50mm base is probably the best choice there. If you want to leave it like so. I don't. I'm not a fan of that. I like having everything off the ground so it doesn't get mucked up. Okay, what's this model? Oh, is this the thing with all the hands? A very appropriate High Lord Tamberlane model then, yes. Yes, it is a model with lots of hands. Hands and spikes and claws and things. Maybe it'd be like an Umber Hulk or an Anvil stand-in. Oh, and he gets some of these back spiky things too? Yes, please. I am a sucker for back spikes. I'm also a sucker for trying to figure out where they go. That looks right, doesn't it? Alright. Looks like he's going to be a good sized model. That is a 60mm base he's with there. What is this made out of? Doesn't feel like MDF. I don't know what it is. Particle board? I don't know. Big pincer claws. Ah! There we go. We got our tiny little baby hands. Presidential hands. Always reminds me of Always Sunny's lawyer dude. Can't think of his name. It's been a while since I've gotten to watch Always Sunny. Charlie's uncle. I like the head. I like when demons don't have any eyes. Just big mouths and horns. It's a good look. Okay, this guy is going to be a fun one. And then there's this big giant monstrosity in this bag. Oh my gosh. Ooh, lots of parts. Lots of big parts too. What we got here? Okay, so the body itself, nice and big. I want to say I think they had Angel Heraldez already paint this guy up or one similar. Oh yeah. You are on fire. And then I'm assuming he does have a bit of a scenic base here that he's going to be standing somehow in the flames. I'm going to have to check on that one. I'm not sure. Big flaming sword, check. Big flaming whip, check. Now, I do like the fact that this is thick enough that it's not going to hopefully, well, it seems sturdy enough. I always worry with whips and I'm going to break them. That is one of the reasons I have abstained from some of those Yeezian monstrosities that Mears has. They have some with big, giant, crazy whips. Nice sized tail. Look at the size of these wings. Check out my wingspan. Again, really clear casting. I haven't done any cleanup. Do the wings have a set spot, or do they just kind of poke around in there? I'm not 100% sure. It's not like a ridiculously large one, and it meets my standard for demon print size if you wanted to go that route. All right, so give me a moment. We will get all of these goodies put together, and we'll see how they turn out, won't we? All right, we got our big, gribbly demon friends all put together here. We're going to start with our spiky buddy here. And I didn't realize it at first. He's actually got a little tiny head embedded in his belly. All Total Recall style. That was a fun little detail. I like this thing. I have absolutely no clue how I'm going to paint it. But it is quite the pretty beastie. We'll grab our Hades model here. Again, quite nice. I do like his custom base, but I'm going to put him on a 50mm just because I think it's better suited, especially with the bodies all kind of twisting and writhing around there. And then finally we have our big Balrogian friend here. I dig his whole body's on fire. It's a cool look. He is very top heavy, and it's not like he's overbalanced, but I think once he's actually glued to a base, I'm not going to glue him down just yet because I know it's going to be a pain to get all of the spots that are going to need paint in there if he is fully glued down. We'll see if he wants to cooperate at the moment. And again, like I was saying earlier, I really do like the fact that his whip is going to be sturdy enough to survive actual gameplay, I think. Also grabbed some of our earlier friends as everybody collapses on each other there. Whoa. I went ahead and primed them up, but you can see the detail really still holds. Even the printed one, I didn't do the best job of priming him, but you can see the detail absolutely is there. Can I get it closer? Can I get it in focus? Yes, we can. And I'm not the best printer. Let me make that clear right now. Also not the best videographer here either. Where is our big golem friend? I know I printed him and primed. There he is. As everybody collapses. So like I said, if you saw this last week, this is another one of the printed models. You can see there's a lot more detail work apparent once you got that nice prime job involved. Size-wise, I think he is the closest to an actual human-sized model. Fits in quite nicely with a lot of other modern gaming scales. Grabbing a base for our monk friend. The fact that they all have the fact that they all are supposed to have kind of blessed armor imbued with the power of the gods just makes me think Saint Seiya. So I think all their armor is going to have to be appropriately gold. There we go. I don't know, I've been jonesing for some Saint Seiya models, but I gotta say, Crippled God Foundry, really, the quality is absolutely there. I'm always hesitant with up-and-coming 3D printing as well as resin casting models, especially when you see just a lot of renders. It always kind of gets my spider sense tingling as to whether or not, you know, the renders are going to actually match up with the output. But I got to give Crippled God Foundry credit. It really does. It does. The quality speaks for itself as I drop things and hopefully don't break them. Their casting quality is really, really nice. And the camera can focus on it. The details are there. Even the printed files looking really good. I don't think you guys can go wrong if you're looking for some big, heavy, giant monster demon type things for your campaign, I definitely would say give the Kickstarter a look. A lot of cool stuff. Plus, there's always the possibility of just printing it yourself as well. We'll put a link down below, so hopefully if you are curious, do give it a good look-see. Whee! With that said, before I break something, this has been High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures. Say thanks for watching. We'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye.